All right, and okay, looks like we're recording. So the online tool that I wanted to talk about is called Lucid Chart. It's also, you can see up towards the top here, it's Lucid app. It is a method of which you can create tons of different charts, flow charts, organizational folders, ways to break down like a ton of different types of information or what we're looking at. So take a peek here. This is the home. It is free to sign up completely. I will note there are paid plans. However, you can see for an individual, it's $9 a month. Team, $30. For a larger enterprise, it's $36.50 a month. Each of them have their own set of benefits. I will say I signed up under an educator account, which was free. And I was told that it also got me some additional benefits, although I have not found explicitly what those benefits are beyond just having free access to the basic software. I should also mention that you can totally connect this to like Google Classroom, Google Drive, any of the like, here we go. Yep. So this is a ton of like business connections that you can connect it to. Some AI stuff over here. You can see like Google Calendar, Classroom, the cloud, Docs, slides. So you can import a lot of information from those into here. You can import information from here into those services. You've got Microsoft extensions, that sort of thing. So it's pretty versatile in terms of allowing users to use and kind of adjust with whatever system that they're using. So this right here, I've got a blank diagram, completely empty. Got a couple different options for things I can drop in there. They also have very useful, not what I was looking for. They're very useful templates. Stuff like prepare visual activities. I can, team building, education. Can add in, some basic templates for objective reflection. If I go back to my documents here, overall, it is, there's an export right here to Google Classroom. There's tons of shapes. You can build flowcharts. Again, here's this template. All different styles of what you might use it for, mind maps, and it's a really good tool for creating that visual learning aspect. It's really important, especially for students who may struggle with other types, or maybe not types, but it allows them an avenue to learn through different examples and to see it visually. In terms of reviews, it reviews pretty well according to commonsense.org. 4 stars across the board for engagement, pedagogy. Again, they know that it can be used creatively, organizationally, or within an educational setting. Plenty of support for classroom-specific materials. Overall, I would say it's pretty good. Just a quick few examples. You've got here a relationship breakdown. It's a little hard to see, but this is a schedule for a student. This is a seating chart here, another seating chart. You've got flow maps, some cause and effect stuff that's going down, and it really, creates that physical space for students to look and to see, like, okay, we've talked about these connections between two different concepts in class, but now we can see the visual connection as well. So I think that really helps out, especially given that my standards that I selected were to guide information processing, visualization, and manipulation, and maximize transfer and generalization of information. So this is a really good way to import data or to type out what we've been talking about and make those connections. So we can bring it into like a mind map, a word bank. Just a nice space to create these charts and these diagrams for students to look at and really see like, oh, okay, like, maybe I didn't connect in class, but now I'm seeing maybe those connections a bit more. I'm a social studies educator. You could connect it to like timelines you could make. Maybe I have my basic timeline and I click on one and it opens up to another, another set of the flow chart for me to see, like, okay, like here are these branching connections. Here's how to look. So I think this is a pretty interesting tool, not just for any specific assignment, but you can certainly, integrate this into quite a bit. If anything, I mean, UI, it just looks nice with all the colors and, the simple shapes. So I think that's pretty good. This could be used either from a teacher perspective, or you could, have an introductory lesson to this with explicit instruction for students to use, either for their own personal use or for building assignments. So all in all, I think it's a pretty good software.